as nerd geeks and gamers have always been ahead of the pack in many occasions. And one of them has always been mascots and things that are now commonplace, certain characters who have earned their right in modern pop culture and society as a whole. And it's time we take a look at just some of those. So with that in mind, I'm Chris from Nerd and Geek Life, and these are 5 of the gaming icons that have made it into popular culture. The first one I want to talk about is Lara Croft. We all know this British badass archaeologist from the Tomb Raider series. Now, she was first designed in 1996 by Core Design and later made move to Eidos Interactive, which later changed names. Now, Lara Croft has been in several movies, in over 15 games. I think as far as women in video games go, she's the biggest name out there. Of course, she's been overly sexualized in the past, but now with the new iteration from the reboots, you can see a young Lara growing into her actual persona. Although I'm not really a fan of the new series, but still it's nice that they toned down all the sexualization of this character and gave her a place more as a developing character instead of just being there to look pretty on screen. The next character I want to talk about is Link, or as a lot of people may still call him, Zelda. This is of course because he's been in the Legend of Zelda games from 1986 up to 2017. And it's a common misconception that the titular character Zelda is this little guy in the green tights swinging his sword around, going after the villain Ganon. Of course, everyone who's ever played the game knows that this is not the case. But still, in pop culture as a whole, for all the people who walk around the streets day in day out, somehow they still think that Zelda is the name of this little character. But in spite of people still having misconceptions about him, I feel he is still deserving of a place on this list. Number 3 on my list is a Pokemon. And the moment I say Pokemon, everyone here just thinks about one name in particular, which being of course Pikachu. Now, Pikachu has had many outings in the anime, in mangas and in video games, specifically in Pokemon Yellow, where he was a companion and he just walked around after you through the entire game. This was on the original Game Boy, so it has been a while. It was 1996 that we first saw Pikachu appear outside of anime and manga. Most recently he's come back in the public eye with the Detective Pikachu movie where he's voiced by Ryan Reynolds, which is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely go out there. It's at least a year old now, I think, or half a year? Not sure anymore. The funny story about Pikachu is that he was actually one of 2 Pokemon that was first thought of to be the mascot of the Pokemon franchise. The second one was Clefairy. And I think that the right choice was made that it ultimately went to Pikachu, because no matter who you ask, name a Pokemon, the first thought always is Pikachu. Now at number 2 we find a blue hedgehog. Of course I'm talking about the fastest hedgehog around, Sonic. Now he was a mascot for Sega for a long time. After that he got disposed by Alex the Kid. Not that anybody even remembers this character, but hey, Sega does what Sega does, right? Now, Sonic is not only known from his video games. He's had quite a successful comic. He's had cartoons back in the 90s, and recently there is a movie in development with Sonic the Hedgehog as the main character and Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Now, it's been a controversial point to say the least, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. Now, Sonic was not just pulled out of a hat. He was conceived to be a direct competitor to our number one on this list. And if I say something like that, you definitely know what's coming next. It's Nintendo's first real mascot. Of course, our favorite Italian plumber, Mario. Now, Mario didn't really make a name for himself until his third appearance in a video game. Because back in his first one, he was in Donkey Kong, the arcade version of Donkey Kong, and he was just named Jumpman. Trying to get up ladders, trying to save the princess from that terrible ape, Donkey Kong. It was only then when he went to handheld consoles that he started making a name for himself. Now there's over 200 games where he makes an appearance. He's been on every major system Nintendo has ever had. He made a terrible movie back in the 90s, Super Mario Brothers. Please don't watch it. Or if you're a glutton for punishment, go ahead and watch it. And everybody knows Mario. His brother Luigi, maybe less known, but still, he's still kicking around as well. And they made that playground in the Mushroom Kingdom with Princess Peach. And because he's been so well known, because everyone knows this little Italian plumber, he makes it to the top of the list for pop culture gaming icons. Now, I hope you all enjoyed that little list of mine. If you have, please leave a thumbs up. Share it with a friend, because it also helps us grow as a channel. Just click the subscribe button, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.